Manchester United's major summer transfer revolution. The club's hierarchy have put 7 deals on the negotiating table, involving 3 defenders, 3 midfielders and a striker. On the other side, 5 players are set to leave, with 3 already officially gone. The club have also settled the futures of 2 players and handed them new contracts. And now, as part of our transfer window series, we're taking a look at Manchester United's summer revolution. So stay with us. Departures. Rasmus Højlund. Napoli have now wrapped up the deal for the player after the Italian club triggered the purchase option included in the Danish striker's loan agreement from Manchester United. Manuel Ugarte. All current signs suggest the player is edging closer to a Manchester United exit. One of the biggest developments is Galatasaray's strong push to sign the Uruguayan midfielder. According to TalkSport, the Turkish club have already begun serious efforts to bring Ugarte in. And it goes beyond simple interest, with Galatasaray preparing an offer worth around €30 million to Manchester United in an attempt to get the deal over the line. Casemiro. Manchester United have already made a decision on Casemiro, confirming that the Brazilian midfielder will leave the club on a free transfer when his contract expires this summer. Back in January, the club announced that they would not activate the clause in his contract that would have extended his stay for an additional period. Andre Onana. Andre Onana looks set to return to Manchester United once his loan spell with Turkish side Trabzonspor comes to an end. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that the Turkish club were keen to keep Onana, but talks with Manchester United failed to produce an agreement that would extend the loan for another season. As for the player himself, he would prefer to continue his journey in Turkey, particularly after struggling to secure regular game time at Manchester United. That leaves him open to staying if the right conditions can be agreed. Marcus Rashford. Barcelona still hold an option to sign Rashford permanently this summer, but the Spanish club remain reluctant to pay the £26 million fee required to complete the deal. Meanwhile, Newcastle United, Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspur are all keeping a close eye on the situation in case Barcelona decide against making the move permanent. Bayern Munich are also among the clubs showing interest, as they look to strengthen their attacking options and increase competition for Michael Olise and Luis Diaz. No final decision has been made yet. Signings. 3 midfielders are at the top of Manchester United's transfer shortlist this summer, and 2 of them have already been secured. Ederson. Manchester United have reached an agreement with Atalanta to sign Brazilian midfielder Ederson in a deal worth £35 million, equivalent to €40.5 million. The 26-year-old will sign a 4-year contract with United, including an option to extend it by a further 12 months. Sandro Tonali. Manchester United are now closing in on an agreement with Newcastle United to get the deal done. Bringing in Tonali is seen as a key part of Manchester United's midfield rebuild, although the transfer fee has yet to be officially revealed. His current market value stands at €67 million. Matheus Fernandes. Manchester United have already opened talks to sign Portuguese midfielder Matheus Fernandes, the West Ham United star, as they look to replace Casemiro during the summer transfer window. The club are hoping to take advantage of West Ham's relegation to the Championship, with the player's valuation currently set between €50 million and €60 million. However, Arsenal, Paris Saint-Germain and Juventus are also keeping a close eye on the midfielder. The real surprise is that the player himself prefers a move to Manchester United, despite interest from several major clubs across Europe. 3 defenders are leading Manchester United's plans to rebuild the back line, and one of them is very close: Gleison Bremer. The Brazilian defender remains one of the standout names on Manchester United's shortlist as they look to strengthen their defence ahead of the new season, and the interest is now becoming serious. The English giants are prepared to offer €50 million to complete the deal and bring Bremer to the club, particularly with the growing possibility of his departure following his team's failure to qualify for the Champions League. Lewis Hall. The Newcastle United defender has emerged as one of Manchester United's targets, with the club seriously considering opening talks to bring him in during the summer transfer window. However, getting the deal done won't be easy. According to The Athletic, Newcastle would demand £50 million to part ways with the player. As things stand, nothing official has happened yet. Waldemar Anton. Manchester United have been impressed by Borussia Dortmund defender Waldemar Anton, particularly after the strong season he produced, which significantly boosted his standing within the squad. Discussions are now taking place inside the club over a possible move for him this summer, especially given the uncertainty surrounding Matthijs de Ligt, who missed the second half of the season with an unclear back injury. In terms of valuation, Anton's current market value is estimated at €19.6 million, making him a relatively attainable option, even if Dortmund attempt to drive the price up by demanding more than expected. Only one striker currently tops Manchester United's shortlist to strengthen the attack: Rafael Leão. Manchester United remain firmly committed to the idea of signing AC Milan star Rafael Leão during the current summer transfer window, although no official offer has been submitted so far. Football Insider reports that Milan are open to listening to offers for Leão and could even accept a lower fee than initially expected, particularly after failing to qualify for the Champions League. As for the numbers, his departure is expected to cost around €50 million, a figure widely considered well below his true value, especially before the dip in form he experienced over the past period. Contract renewals. Tom Heaton. The goalkeeper has agreed a new one-year contract with Manchester United, keeping him at the club until June 2027. Heaton had been expected to leave Manchester United on a free transfer this summer, but plans have changed and he will now remain with the squad for next season. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United have already begun formal steps to secure the future of their Portuguese captain, with his current deal set to enter its final season next year. Reports suggest the club have opened talks with the player's representatives in an effort to agree a new contract that would extend his stay by a further 2 seasons. Bruno has already given an initial indication that he is happy to remain at Old Trafford. All final details are expected to be settled after the 2026 World Cup. If these deals get over the line, we could be looking at one of the biggest rebuilds in modern Manchester United history. 7 targets on the table, 5 players heading for the exit, and key contract renewals to secure the club's future. All clear signs that United's hierarchy aren't looking for short-term fixes, but a completely new project. But as we all know, the transfer window isn't decided by rumors or negotiations. It's decided by official signatures and final announcements. So, which signing do you think Manchester United need most this summer? And which player should the club absolutely not let go? Let us know in the comments.